Om Gam Ganapatye Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Narahari Theertharu. Sri Narahari Theertharu was an illustrious, multi-talented and highly reputed disciple of Sri Madhwacharya. He has contributed to multiple fields along with philosophy and sannyasa, which includes arts, economics, politics, social, writer, music, etc. His contribution to Madhva Parampara is immense and outstanding. Upon the order from Sri Madhwacharya, he brought Sri Moolarama and Sita idols, which were hidden in the Kalinga state treasury, Gajapatis, for centuries and had a legendary history. He was the initiator of Haridasa movement in Kannada literature. Hence, he is referred as the first Haridasa in Madhva Parampara. Poorvashrama name Sri Shama Shastry. Ashrama Guru Sri Madhwacharya. Peetha Guru Sri Padmanabha Theertharu. Shishya Sri Madhva Theertharu. Ashrama Sishya Sri Purushottama Theertharu. Aradhana Pushyamasa Krishna Paksha Sapthami. Vrundavana place Chakra Theertha Hampi. Period 1324 to 1333 AD. Shama Shastry was an extraordinary scholar who originally hails from Kalinga state, present Andhra and Orissa. Many literature indicates that he had connections from Arvatakalu family lineage in Karnataka. He had high position and reputation in the court of kings of Kalinga and was respected personally in the society in the pre-aesthetic period. Like Sri Padmanabha Theertharu, Shama Shastry met Sri Madhwacharya during his tour to Badri and had a detailed discussion with him and finally accepted his philosophy and became his follower. He left his positions in Kalinga state and followed Acharya to Udupi, where he accepted sannyasa and became named as Sri Narahari Theertharu around 1262 AD. He spent much time with Acharya and became his beloved disciple. He also toured many places as instructed by Acharya to spread his message, especially in the eastern parts in current Orissa and Andhra region. During that period, there was a special situation arising at Kalinga state, which demanded Sri Narahari Theertharu to take on the responsibility to govern the state. He took on the responsibility and protected the state and established peace in the state. After a period of time, he appointed an able king and handed over the administration to the new king. Even when he was the administrator, he continued his ashrama dharma and kept his close interaction with Sri Madhwacharya. During his time as governor of Kalinga, he built many temples and took special care of the state to establish dharma and gave a lot of land gifts to the temple to feed people of the region. There are many Shilasasanas which describe the works of Sri Narahari Theertharu during the period which are present Sri Kurmam village and Simhachalam village near Vishakhapattanam. During his period, Sri Madhwacharya gave a special task on him to bring Sri Moolarama and Sita idols, which were worshipped by Sri Rama himself and had a legendary history of being worshipped by many devatas and kings, which was laying in the treasury of Kalinga king. Sri Narahari Theertharu took these idols from the state as the fees for his services and left Kalinga and came back to Udupi on Pingala Samvatsara Ashtavija of 1317 AD, corresponds to October 23rd. Sri Madhwacharya worshipped Sri Moolarama and Sita Devi idols with high respect for the next 80 days till his last day before he handed over the Peetha and the idols to Sri Padmanabha Theertharu and left to Badri. Sri Narahari Theertharu continued his immense services to Sri Madhwacharya and engaged in spreading Tattvavada in different places in the leadership of Sri Padmanabha Theertharu and helped him to manage newly born School of Philosophy post Sri Madhwacharya. Sri Padmanabha Theertharu appointed Sri Narahari Theertharu as the head of the institution after him and handed over all the rights. All deities that were handed over to him by Sri Madhwacharya, including Sri Moolarama, Sita, Sri Digvijayarama, etc., along with the recognitions, the libraries, and the Shishyas. Upon ordained as the head of the institute, Sri Narahari Theertha being an able administrator, initiated many steps to spread Tattvavada along with New Vijayanagar. He continued to stay in the Vijayanagar but toured many places all over the state. As said, Sri Narahari Theertharu invented many new methods of spreading Tattvavada. An oral tradition says that he used new media to spread Acharya's message. He started an unique folk dance and cultural art called Yakshagana and Bailata, which flourished in Uttar Karnataka and Dakshina Karnataka district. In Karnataka, Kerala, Malabar region, which is still being performed in that region. He also believed to be the originator to introduce symbol for Acharya Badwa's followers to put Angara and Akshate on the forehead in a specific way. Sri Narahari Theertharu was instrumental in the conversion of more than 6,000 families of Kalinga and Andhra region, which include princely and aristocratic families of the region. Sri Madhwacharya gave them Vaishnava Diksha and they became followers of Madhva tradition. This group who took Vaishnava Diksha is recognized as Aravelu, Brahmana families. The descendants of these families still flourish in the coastal Andhra and adjoining states. He introduced and encouraged to use Kannada language in spreading Sri Madhwacharya's message to mass and composed many Kannada songs. Thus became the initiator of Haridasa Parampara in Madhvas, which became very rich in the later days with special efforts of Sri Padarajaru, Sri Vyasarajaru, Sri Purandaradasaru, Sri Vijayadasaru and his followers. He composed songs in the pen name Narahari. In his period, he also built many temples across the places that he visited to facilitate to spread Tattvavada. They became the center of study of Sri Madhwacharya's Siddhanta. Sri Narahari Theertharu installed Hanuman idols opposite to Sri Varaha Swami at Simhachalam, installed Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Sita and Anjaneya at Sri Kurmam, that is Srikakulam, installed Lord Sriman Narayana at Narayana Devarekere near Hospet in Ballari district, installed Sri Peetha Anjaneya Swami temple at Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh. Along with mass communication, he also engaged in spreading Tattvavada in the scholarly level. He wrote extensive commentaries on Sri Madhwacharya's works. Some of these works are as follows: Vyasa Sahitya Kruti, commentaries on Srimad Ananda Tirtha's Gita Bhashya, commentary of Acharya's Brahmasutra Bhashya, commentaries on the 10 Prakaranas, Yamaka Bharata Tika, Karma Niranaya, Tattvodaka, Kandanatraya, Haridasa Sahitya Kruti, Yantu Murulade Nanentu, Hariye Idu Sariye, Tilko Ninnolage Nine. Sri Narahari Theertharu served 9 years as the head of the institution in many unique ways, took the newly formed Siddhanta to a new level and spread to common people. After glorious contributions, he finally handed over the responsibility as the head of the institution with titles and rights to Sri Madhva Theertharu, another great disciple of Sri Madhwacharya, and entered Vrundavana at Chakra Theertha, a place in Hampi. There is a tradition that Sri Narahari Theertharu gave ashrama to another disciple named Sri Purushottama Theertharu and initiated another mutt at Simhachalam before he moved back to Udupi. The lineage continued for a few successions before it ceased due to unknown reasons. Hari Om.